We live in a culture filled with logos and labels. We've become a society that often allows symbols to represent us. This symbol says that you make a good living and enjoy the finer things in life. This says that you're urban and sexy. This one says that you're athletic and competitive. And this simply says that you've paid an awful lot for the product. But what about this symbol? Don't recognize it? One day soon, you will. This is the symbol for you never know. This symbol says that you're self-empowering and an independent thinker. It says no regrets. And this is the CEO and founder of You Never Know. He is Wally Collins, comedian, actor, musician, writer, and entrepreneur. I was able to pull Wally away from his busy schedule so that we could get a better understanding of his growing company and to learn what inspires and motivates him to help others pursue their dreams as he continues to pursue his own. So for the uninitiated, what the heck is You Never Know?
You Never Know is a state of mind to help people live their dreams. We want people to live a regretless life. You have any goals, try them because you never know. Go through that door because you never know.
For anyone and everyone?
For anyone and everyone.
So you say You Never Know is a state of mind, but really is it more about encouraging a way of life?
I am on a mission for the whole world to live in You Never Know, because when people live their dreams or doing things that they love to do, the world is just a better place to be.
And it's a message of empowerment.
Right. Self-empowerment.
It can also apply to going for a new career,
right,
or trying something different with a family member that hasn't worked before.
I tend to tell people to go a little bit smaller. You know, like I say, you know, try the stairs instead of the escalator, elevator. But then it can be bigger. Like me, you know, I was a comedian. You know, I was an architect. Now I'm a comedian. You know, I'm an actor, an entrepreneur. I did all these things because, you know what? You never know.
Tell me about your journey.
It was my mother. She said to me, if you had a dream, a fantasy to be whatever you want to be, what would it be? And I said, I love to be an actor. And now she's confused. She's like, why are you designing buildings if you want to be an actor? I said, I'm originally from Springfield, Massachusetts. No one famous ever came from, you know, Springfield, Massachusetts. And she said to me those 3 words, you never know. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess true. You never know. So I didn't know where to start as an actor. She says, you know, you're pretty funny. Try doing stand-up comedy. And I tried stand-up comedy and just working, and it just carried me on to moving to Boston and moving on to living in New York City. So I just kept that mantra in my head.
And by changing your way of thinking, you change your actions, you make something happen.
Exactly. Simple, simple state of mind. It's just that fast.
You know, to an outsider, it sounds a little hokey.
Right.
Tell me why it's not hokey.
It's not hokey because it's all up to you. It's self-empowering. You can decide how far you want to go. When you see You Never Know, people look at that logo, and that means try it. That means opportunity. Opportunity, there's no locked doors. And it's a reminder to yourself to say, you know what, keep living in that state of mind.
By giving me this You Never Know wristband,
right,
what did you give me?
I gave you a free product. No, what I gave you, what I gave you is a motivating device. Now, you know, we have to motivate people in some way. So if it's through a t-shirt, if it's through a hat, if it's through a social network, through a book, a travel bag, clean underwear, all those things are going to remind you to stay in that frame of mind, in that state of mind, to live in You Never Know. Be the independent thinker.
Is your goal to eventually not even have any words, but it just be the open door?
It's that when people see one of our products and they just see the door, one person's going to look at another person and say, you never know.
How are you different from people like Tony Robbins and other motivational speakers?
I am not the leader. I'm not telling people to come to me and I'll show you the way. All I'm doing is sharing with the world what I've discovered.
Seems to me that You Never Know is not about winning or losing. It's about trying.
Right.
Is that right?
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. You never know. It's not about the result. It's all about saying, at least I tried it.
I'm a fan of the website. I'm a fan of the way you think. So maybe I'm not the most impartial person to be doing this, but it seems that there is a real spiritual element
You know what? I never really thought of it that way as being spiritual, but I think it really is that, you know, we do have true desires and dreams, you know, that will bring us peace. And I think that's what your spirit is saying to you. You're like, you know, you don't belong here. You really should be over here. So then you are in line with your spirit.
My dream is to sing and dance on Broadway. Now, is that an achievable dream?
It sure is.
I may be too old for it. I've never been on an audition for a Broadway show before. My dancing skills probably are not what the average person who's trying out for these things are. Why on earth would I go for it?
All I have to say to you is, you never know.